Play it. Be right back. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Richard. Hi, Janet. Yes, yes. There's a reason I started the show tonight, guys. There's a reason I started the show with that song. That song got in my head. And when it got in my head, it's one of those things that you can't get out of your head when it gets in it. And it was in my head for, I'd say, 3 or 4 days. And what have we always been told? We've been told to watch the waters. Watch the waters. And now all of a sudden, I want to know, have you ever saw the rain? And I just didn't understand what the purpose of it was. And then 2 days ago, David Duffy sends me a message of that song. Now, for a week or 3 or 4 days, I had this song in my head. On one of my conversations with God in the morning, when I talked, I asked him, why is this song stuck in my head? And then the other night, as I'm writing the girl in the Ukraine, and she was very depressed in the letter she had written me that day because of some things going on, and I just wanted to see if I could cheer her up, and this song was stuck in my head, and I'm talking, but the lyrics of the song pulled right in. And I literally talked, because there's a place on YouTube where you can actually read the whole, it's got all the lyrics written down where you can read it all. And the next day when I got a letter from her, she told me she was in a much better mood. And the song that I talk to her, I tell her I sing it. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But she said it really picked her up. Because have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? And that's our Gematria for tonight, too, when I get to it. But I wanted to start to show off because when David sent me that, after I had been thinking about that particular song for so long, I just had to play it starting off. Now, the version, David, I tried to play the version that you sent me, but for some reason, whenever I would click on it, it would go to something else now. I have no idea what's going on. My tablet, my phone, my computer has just been all over the places the last 2 days. And I've been talking to a lot of people. I believe a lot of people are like that. I want to show you guys something. See this on cue. Was that right on cue or what? I just told you how my tablet has been screwing up my phone and computer, and it kicks me off, of which it's getting ready to again. Guys, we got a lot of things for tonight's show. So I'm going to get on with the music, the pledge, and then I want to. The kids' version tonight is "Hi kids, we love you." Da da da. And I'll cover that because we got a lot, but I want to keep the show as quick as possible because of everything that's going on. Is this the beginning of what we've been waiting for? I hope so. We won't know until it actually happens, but let's see. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, where the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, oh, from sea to shining sea. From Detroit down to Houston, New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, oh, and I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'd gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt about this. God bless the USA. Never proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Yes, I'm proud to be an American. God bless the USA. I want to touch one subject here from a post that we had tonight. And they were saying things about the hat, that he was part of a different family. And as I said when I answered the post, I don't believe it. I believe it's just another one of these schemes to come out because they're trying to keep us over here while they're over here. You know, they're trying to keep us as far east as we can be while they're taking care of things in the west. And that being said, you know, but the thing of it is, we have the right to our opinions. In my opinion, I don't believe it is, and I know a lot of people didn't. The person who posted it, okay, it was his post. That's fine. He's just the messenger. Okay, so I didn't want there to be any hard feelings. So anyway, I want to move on. Children, you know we love you all. You know what we care for you. And it's all about the children, and we pray to God each and every day that you're all going to be okay. But as I said, I'm having lots of trouble tonight, and I do want to get the show done. I'm also getting a lot of people who's wanting to know more about the Redemption Center. There was just something come out. I'm going to get copies of that made so I can do. I'm going to hope to do a show tomorrow, a recorded show where I send it out to people about what to do, to expect, and how to do things at the Redemption Center. So I want to thank everybody for rallying because we lost a loved one in Renee. As I was talking to her husband today, and I made the statement, Renee reminds me of the song, "To know her is to love her." And that's kind of how I felt. See, we got kicked off again. It's amazing what's going on. Yes, to know Renee was to love her. I never got to meet her. I never got to hug her. I never got to talk to her, but I talked to her on the phone. We sent a lot of messages between each other. And Renee was an expert at hiding how bad she really was. Losing her was like losing a sister. I even said to her husband today, it was like losing a daughter. She was one of a kind, and we're going to miss her. But as long as we keep her in our hearts, we'll never lose her. And Renee thought enough about the group, guys. And I'm going to ask you, guys, there's only been a handful of times that I've ever asked you to do this. Stop chatting. Please. Take a deep breath and stop chatting. Let me read what I have to read here. It's very short. Please stop chatting. I can only ask you so many times because this is not for me, it's for our family. Renee wrote this when she realized her days were numbered. My dear Patriots 5 and 6, Ralph and Ron, and family, I am writing you this with a heavy heart. Knowing that I have disappointed you all. I want to apologize for any hurt or pain I may have caused. Please forgive me. My time here on earth is coming to an end, and I know that God is calling me home. I want you to know how much I love you and how grateful I am to have you in my life. You have been my source of strength and support, and I will always cherish the memories we have shared together. Even though my voice may be weak, my love for you all remains strong. May God bless you all, my dear Patriots. Love always, Renee. The lady literally knew she had a couple of days, maybe even hours left to live. And she thought enough about our family to write that. Yes, I shed tears when I just read it. It takes me back to the very first show I ever did. And when I sent it out to 12 people, I said to God, if I can just touch one person in this journey, I'm a success. Just one person. I think I've touched much more than one. But one I really touched just left us. Period. Kevin G., you must be one of our bots or spammers. Tonight's show is pretty special because please keep your ass off our show, please. Show a little respect. Can you please? Because if you can't, you show what kind of an asshole you really are. And guys, I don't talk like that very often. But anybody who wants to come on and say crap on this show tonight, may God have mercy on your soul. So since I'm on the page, before I go any further, I do want to talk about staying in contact with Renee's husband and his amazing kids. See, when I used to talk to Renee, she would talk about the baby, the 2-year-old. She told me she had another daughter. She never really talked about it. Not that she didn't love her. It's just that the girl, she never came on our show. I've seen pictures of her, and she is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, like Mommy was. They have a son that's 17 years old. And what he's doing for his family right now, it's unbelievable. This family is so loved. And all I can keep telling them is keep Mommy in your heart, and you'll never lose her. She'll always be there. Of course, there's Super Jimmy. And we all know how much we love him. And we see how he literally posts a lot on our Telegram site. Got kicked off again. He posts a lot on there, and he's a very intelligent boy. And I remember once when me and him and Renee were talking, and he told me, he said, Patriot 5, the kids make fun of me because they don't think I'm as smart as them. But he said, actually, I'm a lot smarter than them. And he proves it each and every day. But Jimmy needs the beds. We all need the beds. We need them. We can't let the deterrence of losing Renee take away what's going to happen. And she would not want that. So let's keep her in our prayers, and let's do some things. I'm gonna do the Gematria now. I told Renee's husband that I would read that, and I didn't think I'd get through it unscathed. I knew there would be some tears. Got kicked off again. How many times is that going to happen tonight? I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? 390. Decode, what was my name before I was born here? 390. Her paternal grandmother is the bloodline. 390. Prove it a controller and a PS5. 390. Elon Musk, Neuralink plan to control. 390. Why is my daughter suffering so much? 390. World crisis, day divine, gene return. 390. Mother Earth is under a lot of stress. 390. We are double what is lyric hates you. 390. I am here to help you and to make groovy tunes. 390. I woke up on the winning side of Saturn. 390. You shall not permit there we go, we're back. What is the way, the truth, and the light? 390. There's some more, but I want to get the other ones. Coming down, sunny days. 259. The Antichrist of the Matrix. 259. Be still and know I am God. 259. Proudest legit interim. 259. I'm coming for you, my bride. 259. Ripple, XRP, True Value, 259. Should I teach Reddick Gematria, 259. And thank you for my family, 259. What are you waiting for, 259. The alphabet is divine, 259. Search the God for truth, 259. Someone to be near you, 259. DJ singing in the tree, 259. Give me freedom or give me death, 259. The $6 million man, 259. The bookmark, finish it, 259. The truth will prevail, 259. There's a few more, but I want to get to the last one. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain coming down? Sunny days, 649. My mom and dad are screaming in hell. God, tell me for what they did to me. 649. Decode it, Mary Magdalene and Mark Allen King, the final code to break the second coming, 649. It would be nice if Satan and his flocks would, but the hell of my life, 649. Why do you need me? I'm your friend. We don't need to marry. What for? 649. James needs to help you visualize the queen and only the queen. 649. Higher spirits calling you to remind you on a higher task. 649. You called Jesus God. Name me the Lord only. You gave me that name. 649. My luck is about to change. Not it was never luck. It's called God's favor. 649. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thunk if someone's thoughts could conquer them? 649. If I wage the name of Lord by offering truth, then do so. Then do you. 649. Greatest love story ever told. Two twin flames finally meet. 649. See the final stages activating the 144 crystal grid. 649. They hope to keep me locked up so I would not fulfill Revelation. 649. Guys, that Gematria for tonight was all about the song. Have you ever seen the rain? As I said, that's the song that got in my head. And it's just like when I talk to you about the children. There are certain things you don't want to see, you don't want to see about the children. Because there are things when you see them, you can't unsee them. As you can see, I'm trying to move along briskly because this is just...
Yeah, when you talk about kids.
What's that?
Don't even talk about
As Ron said, we mention the kids. We love you. We pray for you. But we're not going to mention individuals. You all know who you are. And there we go. TNT Tony today. Come on, open up. TNT update. Good, spelled with about 10 O's. Morning, TNT. It's a super fantastic Friday, 1:08 p.m. News right now, this moment. It's all done. Rate is live. Should be sometime today, 1:08 p.m. What I have gotten is stand by your phone. You make sure your phone is available for calls. That's the info I have gotten today, 1:09. 3 letters think it is today. All done, wide open. Ren test yesterday went all the way through, no issues. 109. Bank says theirs went through, waiting for 800 number so we can go through. 110. Banks in meetings now, hopefully to schedule that. Hopefully we will find out after the meeting. 110. Not waiting for IMF or Iraq anymore. Feds saying done, tested, working. Rates are in there. 111. We are waiting for 800 number to start and party there. Our people we exhausted during the process went all the way through. We wait excitedly. Get more if you can. 112. The rate will be 341 at the opening. That's what Tony had to say today. Now we'll go back and see what else we have. Yeah, it's flickering, so we may be losing again. Here is a picture. What I'm about to read is a picture. You can't see the face. There's a big letter between P and R in the alphabet. We know everything. We have it all. Every phone call, text, email, photo sent. Every video, everything encrypted. We know what's behind the walls, inside the walls, where all the bodies are buried. We have the codes to the quintillions of banks accounts and crypto. We robbed the Vatican, the Queen, World Banks. We have the gold. Canada sold HRC, hid Rothschilds, hidden gold in China, triangle. We have it all. Don't fear. Next event's coming. It had to be this way. This is from MAJEED. So the bottom line, Iraq has to change this month. Pretty much they are all screwed up for good. 2, I don't think they're going to be that stubborn to let the country go into a financial collapse and be without the new global monetary system. ABUSNWS, American soldiers are most likely to now receiving their salaries. I think before or after the 25th of this month, the withdrawal will take place. Okay, we got knocked off again. American Defense website says the troop withdrawal deal has been reached. Only HCL left for RI/RV. Let's go. Diane sent this to Ron. This is from Mark Z. Member, Mark, how would you rate your warm and fuzzy feeling on a scale of 1 to 10? Question mark. Mark Z, I would rate my warm and fuzzy feeling at about 9.9. Now it's very warm and very fuzzy. Yesterday we were sent on Telegram. We were sent during our appointments questions. These are questions to ask live at your appointment, and also a set of questions to ask if your questions do not get answered. I am going to do a video tomorrow, a recorded one. I will post it up here about the Redemption Center. What you're going to need to do, what you're going to need to say. Try to just calm you down and get you prepared, because I really believe we're that close. Let's see what Bruce had to say. Intel only. Here's where we are. Intel, we are definitely shooting at a moving target. We should have been there yesterday, but where are we? The next 7 days, and Bruce thinks we'll start over the weekend, as for the big end to be out and looking for 2 major part, debt forgiveness or mortgages, or CC, or both. So when you set up your QFS, the funds from the R&R and SS increase should be in your account. And they have all your account numbers, and they know about you because of the KYC form. And if you can take 2 forms if you have them, driver's license, ID card, the paper, the thing you do when you travel. I'm having a brain cramp there. You need to take a proof of your physical address, like with a light bill, something like that. I would take 2 forms of that, one of each. Let's see. You will see people there. They will take your money, and they will count it in their special machine. Make sure you have a list of all the currency you have. You hand them that list, and you keep one for yourself. You have them verified by their name. Sign it. You sign it, and you have the other person there. Make sure it's signed and dated with their names. There may be some discrepancy, a bill here or a bill there. I don't believe they're out to cheat because, see, they are in this to win this because their percentage of what they're going to get from us is what's going to keep the banks going. Zim holders have a lot, but just move what you need for 30 to 60 days. You're going to be able to ask them the questions. And this list that I'm going to share with you tomorrow, it shows all the questions. So pretty much everything else that Bruce talked about was what you're going to need to do, how you're going to need to do it. You know, he believes it's going to be over the next 7 days, but it should get started over the weekend. And guys, I know as I talk to you, there's going to be people that's going to say, oh, that's what they always say. We didn't come in here to give up now. I agree, Bill Woods. She's had over 3.5 years. This is without a doubt. I met a lady in a store today, and she gave me this really nice. I said, ain't that nice? She liked my hat. I wish I would have had an extra one with me. I'd give her one. She's supposed to be on the show tonight. I don't know. I haven't seen her if she was. But she's a patriot. And we stood and talked in the store for 15 minutes. And she just said that we have to take our country back. She has her eyes open. And she said she walks into the stores. And she wears patriotic things. Similar to what I do. And she talks to anybody that will listen. There's some that won't listen. And she looks at them and she says, that's okay. You don't have to listen to me now, but you'll be begging to listen to me when it happens because you're going to want to know what's going on. I really wish she would come on. I really wish she would announce herself because I told her to come into here and talk to you guys and tell her who she was, but I don't know if she did. I don't really know what the Restored Republic is about today. I have not listened to it. It's the first one I missed in a long time, but I was busy with the little girl today, the little monkey. And Friday Restored Republic GCR update as of Friday 20th September 2024. Trust the plan to save the world. 5 separate assassination attempts trying to, you know what, the hat. Congressman Tim Burchett exposes sleepy CIA MK Ultra plot to assassinate you know who. FBI caught Iran spying on the hat. Campaign giving info to Harris. I can't read this other part here because it mentions all of the former you-know-who's that, you know, one's married to a man, another one's asleep. And I do want to talk about that in a minute. And then the other ones, his wife, the other president, his wife comes up and says that the hat is not fit to be president of the United States. He is not fit to handle. He cannot take care of things. Well, this is a lady that couldn't take care of her husband and made some poor other girl take care of him. These people are ruthless. They're terrible. And they deserve to rot you know where. A lot of what Judy's got here, guys, I can't read it. I'm enjoying doing the shows, and I'm not going to get it taken out. We're in the ultimate battle between good and evil. Now is the time to pray. But what they forget to say there, we're in the ultimate battle for that, but we have God on our side. And we have the hat. It's only wise to have at least a month's supply of food, water, cash, medicine, and essential items on hand for yourself, your family, and to share with others in case of emergency. I'm getting emails. Why do you read that every night? I read it every night because it's important. Because we just might have one new person on here that particular night. As David said, the greatest wealth transfer in the history is for everyone. I'm so tired of hearing about money. Money doesn't give you real happiness. It's right. Money is not what's going to give you happiness. What's going to give you happiness is what you're going to be able to do with the money. The people that you're going to be able to help. And someone says, I was talking to a couple guys the other day and said, well, you say, well, I'm going to get through this R&R, I'm going to get millions of dollars. And I said, yes, you are. So why do I have to worry about you helping me? I said, because you're probably going to be stupid. and go through it all. And then you're going to come saying, hey, Patriot 5, you don't remember when I yelled at you when I thought you was an idiot? Could you help me a little bit, please? But see, we're going to have to work together, guys, to teach these people how to do the things that they need to do, to be there for one another. As the song said, love one another, to be there for everyone, each and every day. Boy, Bill, you're on a roll tonight. Maybe I should just read your stuff and just... You got it, buddy. You're doing it. I'm not going to read about the cabal. We all know. You know, they do...
I can't believe
They do say that we're...
they held their lips.
That we're... I've lost my train of thought. We're in a battle. Nah. It's over. It's done. We just got to get our leaders to say, I'm tired of having so much fun. We can all have fun, everybody. We can get everybody on these amazing beds. We can do the things we need to do. But they don't. And you know the thing that's bothered me, and that right here just popped up, the Brunson brothers voted fraud case before the Supreme Court. You know, I'm tired of hearing that, guys. And I'm not negative. I'm just tired of hearing it. That's the one thing. All they have to do is rule on it. Look at it this way. If you went out, here we go. As I was saying, if you went out and you got a ticket for speeding, if you got that, you know what they're going to say to you? Oh, that's not good. You report in court in this day. And you know, when you go in there and you report to court, well, were you speeding? Well, thanks for coming back, live to be. Thank you for coming back and trying to ruin the show, you douchebag. I'm not happy when people are coming on trying to ruin our show tonight. This is a special show. It's going to be a short show because we're about ready to get kicked off again. But all they have to do is rule, yes, the Brunson brothers are right. And if they rule, yes, the Brunson brothers are right, oh, wow, everything goes away. They had his president. Junior is vice president. And boom, we're all good. That's all they got to do. That's all they got to do. So you guys are saying, Bill, you're saying they got Diddy by the kahunas? But you know why? Why is it taking so long? This is a situation. Like I said, if you get a speeding ticket and they tell you to come in on the 18th of the month, you go on the 18th of the month. You don't get to get they rule on it right then and there. But something that is so obvious, they have all the proof and everything is right there, and we all know what happened. We all know it was a fake. We all know that they did it. And we're supposed to have one really good judge left. Why don't we put him in charge of this and get this done? Why? And I'm going to tell you, because I love the man. I do. I support him. I'll do anything he needs me to do to help this situation. But he's having too much fun. When a man can laugh when he's dodging bullets, when he's in a sand trap, and another place literally came out and put it on the front page of Time magazine that he was in trouble in the bunker, and that's exactly where he was when they found the man. It's unreal. And that's where we are, guys, and I'm tired of, we're at 40 minutes. I've pretty much given everything I had. I went faster than I normally do. I didn't talk about the kids, but we've been kicked off of here at least 10 or 12 times, and it's just getting worse here. Skies are beautiful. It's a beautiful night out, but yet we just keep getting messed with. And I think that's... What's that?
Cable bill was just paid today.
Yeah. It's not that we don't have the internet. The bill was just paid today. But let's just keep the faith. Let's just hope and pray that Bruce is right. Mark, you know, his fuzzy feeling is 9.9 out of 10. And let's stay positive. Let's not try to bring others down. Let's bring others up. Remember to say prayers for the people in need of it, especially the Moran family and everything that they're going through. And let's be the family that we've been for a long, long time. Everyone have a great weekend, and I will be doing that video tomorrow. I will be getting it out through probably TikTok and getting it out through a couple other things, and I'm going to do it good enough that I am even going to post it on this channel here, because I will not be mentioning things that I can't mention. It's just going to be what we do when we go to the Redemption Center. With that, have a great weekend. Hopefully we'll see you over the weekend, because hopefully we'll do a special call, because we got what we've been waiting for. But until then, know that we love you. We pray for you. And have a great weekend. Good night, everybody. God bless.